towards long coming through. Well, let's say charge. It's more of a, well, whisper coming out of them here. Slight gust of wind as they leave long. Berry's come up behind them. Hasn't seen anybody. The timing works perfectly for them to dodge any information going the other way. And they are taking their time, but eventually they will see that no one's really peeking them. They can creep up as close to the A side as possible, and then it's about to be explosive. There's quite a gamble towards B right now, and Berry's going all the way back to look for information on that, but they'll realize the smoke has come in. It's plumed on A, but they're on the other side of the map, so this is about to be pretty easy plant at a minimum for Team Buster.
Yeah, I think this is Team Ohnepixel trying to switch things up and trying to play less standard, because they were playing pretty default CS on the second map and they got destroyed. This time it doesn't pay off for them though, and they don't even have a kit for this retake.
Oh, StarX with the headshot. Very able to come back with one of his own. We're at a 4v4 and 23 plays from Goose. Her teammates are long. And they're going to try and boost up into her position, and she is not going to let them pass. A lovely double on Berry and Pimp. And the teammate comes in from short. It's StarX with a headshot. Anna hits a couple of nice ones, but really it's not going to result in the round win, but it's definitely beautiful shots. That one down to Pit was absolutely perfect. And she closes with a 4K, but it's hard to watch when you see so many lovely shots like that, and none of them will impact.
Some crazy shots. That's such a shame. 23 also did such an incredible job from the site, because she was basically alone there. Just did so much work. And then Anna, clean as you like, even off into lower tunnels. Team Buster look a little scared of the tunnels right now. Oh, is Berry going to peek them, though? Oh, dear. Okay, no, this is better. With the shotgun, hold the close angle. It's going to be hard for them to get into this tunnels position.
All right, let's go, Berry. Mike 7. Retro down. Give Berry some more. It's just the one.
And now that B site is wide open, I think Team Buster have realized with the player being so far into tunnels, maybe they have left B wide open. Pimp was looking to line up that headshot, but he can't do anything to deny this bomb plant.
Buster coming around the back, who's thinking he was going to get some flank kills, but Twist is just taking him all away. But next on that rifle that he saved on over, he's actually made some quick work. 2 kills in. Twist needs to stay alive. He's been dropped low on health. And he just needs to stay alive in this position. Allow Buster to work. Allow him to come around the back of the tunnels and perhaps secure one. Maybe even pull a distraction. But there's the defuse. Pimp is on it. Nexus covered it off. Buster needs to pull this one off, but he's not shooting the right position. And Nexa, with some massive kills, gets them back into the round. Not only that, but wins them.
Across. I'm not sure they expected Twist would be able to afford that AWP. But he's only tagged down to 30 health. He'll get away with his life. Now Team Buster just looking to go for that early mid control. There's no one here to deny them.
Well, StarX, if he comes out into the B site, it's going to be focused on Berry, and that should allow the kill to come in from Ohnepixel, and it will. Good kill from Ohnepixel. Takes the one that's laid in front of him. And those are the kind of positions he's going to thrive in. Ones where he's set up for the kill, that he doesn't have to engage in a straight-up fight. And Anna with a lovely flick from long. Catches Retro. Extends the player count to 2 for Pixel's side, but 23 and Twist, as they so often do, draw it back. Anna staying alive, though, being a thorn in their side, and the 2 Ts have to think about a different avenue of approach here, but they've left the bomb up on A. They're not going for kills. They're playing for elimination instead. They found another one, but they still have to come back and get that bomb, Hawk, and there's only 30 seconds to do it.
Yeah, and Anna's got that AWP still on A. This is just now looking to come in towards short. But this time is going to be such an issue. Both CTs on the site.
Twists. Oh, lovely shot. Although, Anna with a P250, how much can she really hope to do up against the better weapons that lie in front of her? Buster about to clear it. And a good job. Anna forced away. Elsewhere, Ohnepixel again chiming in. Pimp will come back to watch long. Nice shot on Twist. That's the player you want to bring down. leaving 23 and Buster in a 2 versus 4. They haven't really done a lot in the early round here with all Team Buster. It looks good for a second round here for Ohnepixel.
There we go. Pimp starting to show up with that AWP. Was going to be important for Team Ohnepixel here on DUST2. If he's the man picking it up, you want to see him having impacts like that. And as you said, just getting that kill onto Twists basically makes it so that Team Buster aren't even going to try and win the round. Got 20 seconds for the save. Oh, I do like the MP9 of Ohnepixel. He had some luminosity stickers on it. Really reflective.
Yeah, he's got a lot of good skins.
Gotta respect that.
Only as Pimp being a bit more, because you don't really have the sort of teamwork protocols and understanding how to play the 4v5. So we'll see if they're able to get the advantage here. Such an important find again. Retro falls. Nexa gets a double. Retro's given up quite a few of these openings. He's 0 and 6 now as that keeps ticking on. Barry's starting to push down long. He's got a teammate in the form of Anna beside him. Flash goes up, setting Anna up for the peek around the corner. And Buster stopped. Twist comes through, tries to get the second, but Barry will make sure that it's just one for Twist. Trades his teammate, and just StarX left now, who actually has got himself in a pretty nasty position at long. Barry hasn't heard it either, so the Deagle can slip around the backside. And Barry starts to consider this now. He'll turn.
That's what this double up setup is hoping to do. Gives you a better chance in those early fights if you can find Twists at range. That's what Anna was able to do there. The flash forces her back. She's gonna stick around. Oh, and almost got that second kill there. Just not quite able to land the shot. Gets her up close, MP9 doesn't get cleared, and there's no one else coming in through the corner. The MP9's delivering right now. Oh, Team Buster fighting back though.
Yeah, fighting back indeed. StarX and Buster have worked their way into a 2 versus 3, and it is doable. It is recoverable in this position. The StarX is trying to move towards Pimp. He's got the AWP out. He has been much better, and here's another one for him. Just down to StarX in a 1 versus 3. He'll come around the corner, try and tap him. Unfortunately, not connecting on
K-Sport, but it looks like they're going to go for it anyway, and there's a stack from the CTs here.
Well, here they go. Can they break through the barrier that has been laid before them? Barry, oh, dishes out 2 beautiful kills. Nexa comes in as well, and Buster puts a stop to 2 players, but they are still worse for wear here on the T side. Is Twist still up, and that's been something that hasn't really happened over the last few rounds, is having Twist available in the clutches. He'll be able to communicate what he wants Buster to do for him. He's asking for a boost here. Oh, doesn't work out, so he's just going to cancel that and just continue to move up. In the meantime, though, Ohnepixel is starting to flank around the backside.
I'm surprised they're sticking Anna on B still. I thought Ohnepixel would have known that they can't have got out away from A long. Now the rotate will start to begin. Twist was looking for that flank. It hasn't come, and Ohnepixel might be about to outgame him here.
Yeah, he's around the backside. Just comes down to aim, unfortunately. Not clean on it. Twist will capitalize upon that opportunity and take 2. It's now just Pimp. An AWP to try and recover this, and it will have to be a retake because the bomb has gone down. The shot on the Deagle, but he thought he had died itself. Oh, this is unfortunate because when you have Twist alive in the clutch, he can just win rounds like that. But Ohnepixel, he just has a little bit of a steadier aim here. He has the kill on Twist, but when you're playing a player of this level, when you're playing...
Oh, it's back to long. It worked out okay for Team Buster last round. This time, there's not as much of a resistance. So they'll be able to get the long control for free. Anna missing her opportunity. That A site is very vulnerable right now. This might just be a quick bomb plant.
Yeah, it looks like it is going to be a quick bomb plant here. No one on the side, no one defending. Retro, ooh, he's getting a little hot and heavy on the side for him. He's going to look to plant the bomb now. Forced away by the Molotov. The bomb will go down eventually for Retro. StarX now coming back into short. It's a save call already made here, but StarX might be able to force AWP's to fall. Dana had the blind spot. StarX didn't see her on the descent down, and so therefore considered the lower tunnels clear. It's a tough pill to swallow here when you still have 4 players left, but you just feel like you can't win the round. You just have to save on the other side of the map. But 2 ops being saved over. Buster stops one of the rifles from being taken into the next.
Long play from Team Buster. I feel like it's allowing trades early, and then Twist can just...
It comes down to whether or not he wants more than 1 kill. Oh, Twist is down. Oh, Big Berry gets a lovely double and takes out the 2 sharpest players.
That almost couldn't have gone better for Berry. Takes out the 2 big hitters. Nice shot onto Ohnepixel. Now he's trapped in the corner, and Starix, hungry for blood, runs him down, and that B site is open. Starix is alone with the bomb, though, so he's a little concerned. He'll leave the bomb behind, but that allows time for Pimp to rotate in and lock it down.
Buster just patiently waiting, but still that is not enough. Anna crosses over, and in her movement is quick enough to react, and the wallbang goes through. It's now Retro yet to get a kill. 0 and 10, and now 0. Worst case scenario for this team. So you can't let that happen again.
Yeah, no, that's unfortunate. But fair play to Berry. He found himself in long play early, but look at all this info. Berry's all the way in the spawn right now. They have all the info they need. The question is, do they want to play retake, or do they still want to hold the site? Pimp's been forced back by the flash, but they've still got 2 orbs on A. The smokes will come in for the cross, though.
Well, they're going to try and get Anna boosted up, have a little peer into the side, but again, these boosts, no one really knows who wants to be boosted up. The team play isn't quite there, but Ohnepixel goes up over the boost and ends up just getting taken out quickly. I think if they went up a little bit earlier, maybe there is a chance to get a kill from that, but it's not exactly the best coordination. I think they've realized maybe a safe call, but with next to getting that kill, maybe they might think twice. Maybe they might go back in here. Starks is going to be holding from ramp 23 in the side itself, and the Molotov doesn't... Oh, it finally forces her so far wide, and in fact, it's going to burn her alive. So Twist gets a nice double. AWP rings out for 2, and now just Berry left. They committed back into it, but how good is Twist?
It just makes it so much simpler for Twist to be able to know where he needs to look, where he needs to take those fights. He's never getting caught off guard. And even though the initial push to the site looked very awkward, Retro was way ahead of anyone else on the team. Double up setup still in play. Some A long aggression this time from the CTs. Berry timing it perfectly. Retro caught out again. Team Buster will start to look into mid instead with the flash from Twists. Oh, but Anna plugs the gap beautifully.
Yeah, lovely work from Anna. Another one through the smoke onto her teammate. Well, this time they're enemies. It's Twist. At least answers back with 1, but a lot more needed here. And Twist and Buster have pulled off the big clutch before together. Finally, Twist doing that heavy lifting, and he's gone back again. He's tracked the lower tunnels player, but commits too far into the open. And Pimp able to take him out with the AWP. The perfect weapon for the job, really. Yes, second half with a 3-round lead just gives them a bit of a safety buffer. This is Anna's impact, and probably the most important kills of the round here. 2 massive ones to open things up. Is the right call up against this?
Ooh, Ohnepixel was that B anchor. Could be in trouble. Twists overruns him early with the MAC-10, and Pimp was a little far away on the rotate, so as the smoke comes in, this retake is going to be difficult, but they've got to go for it. It's the last round of the half. I want to see that utility used well here. They've still got so many nades on the CT side.
Here they come. Possibly through the window. At a certain point, Retro has to get a kill. Just has to happen for him. He's got the Tech 9, but not this time. Berry removes Retro. Pimp and Anna's double ups yet again, but it's all down to Twist trying to stay alive. He's hit the headshot and closes it at the half with a headshot on Twist.
Still sticking together, going into lower tunnels, but Twist is the man behind the mid doors right now. Gotta watch out for him. Ooh, a couple of warning shots. Twist being merciful for now. Wow. Ohnepixel was on his teammate's head to clear the corner.
Oh.
He's actually got the
Ohnepixel's
opener.
actually just getting better and better. Finally, Retro! Retro's got a kill. There we go. Small victories. And it's a kill and death that quickly follows. But that kill might make the difference. Twist is swiftly coming back, and unfortunately it isn't going to make much of a difference for the round. It is the only kill found in the pistol so far. Buster looks to try and change that, but changing the outcome of the round will not be happening. And they all peek him. Nexa sends the bullet down far.
It's looking pretty good for Ohnepixel now. I feel like they have all their players showing up. I feel like that is what we're going to see in the final. Oh, StarX. Maybe trying to make something happen in this round. Twist still has a scout on this A site. So let's see if he can get anything going, because Anna has been tagged down low. Now, Bob is still trying to come back to A, but there's a big CT rotation here. And wow, Twist does land the shot, and I think Team Ohnepixel have realized maybe it's time to second guess that A-sided call. Problem is, Twist is already back on B. Wow, look at how active Team Buster are right now, rotating between these sites.
Just letting it settle, letting the dust settle here. Ohnepixel trying to figure out how they can do this without dropping the ball against this kind of buy up against them. Pimp is about to make his way through the mid doors, and here comes the P250. Gets his crosshair out to CT at the right time and doesn't go down to the pistol, but if he challenges down in towards this B-bomb side, well, Twist is here. And he just has a scout, and the rifle should be favored against that. Even with a mountain of skill, but still, Twist is still able to hit the headshot on Pimp. 23 gets away with a kill on the USP and puts it down to a 1 versus 1. Look at the health on Berry. Up against the MAC-10, he could easily fall, and he will. No way. How have they done that? Twist with the headshot on the scout. 23 used the USP, and enough damage was dished out to allow Buster to come back in on the retake.
He was going for a lot of the openers, but secondly, you even see pros sometimes have these games where they just can't get anything going. Hopefully he can pick it up now. He's got his first kill. That's a big opener from Berry, though. He gets the opening kill out onto A long. Team Ohnepixel a man up, and now they're going to instantly group up, moving into the mid doors.
Right into StarX, they will go first.
Ooh, bit of a gap.
Yeah, massive gap actually, but they're going to have to use another smoke to deal with that. Retro moves forward, his second kill of the game. Does get traded by Berry. And Pimp is just holding for StarX to overextend. Pimp held back. Yeah, it does work out for him. 23 on the boost up. Sees Berry going to the corner. Knows he's in there. She's done a lot of damage onto him. Finally finishes off for Bright. And it's down to 2. Pimp and Ohnepixel inside of this B site. Ohnepixel will secure the bomb plant. And Pimp alongside him with a Galil and the M4A1S in the hands of Ohnepixel, having to deal with 23 and Buster coming back into the site. The lack of utility is worrying here for the CT side. They don't have a flash. They don't have that piece of utility that could open up the opportunity. They've just got to go into this one dry. And 23 catches out Ohnepixel and the second kill on Pimp. He was so fixated upon the double doors entry, which just never came in. It was all 23 coming through the window. And
The action. But with that smoke up, he's just going to move into lower tunnels for now. Another smoke deployed by StarX, so no fights through these mid doors. Ooh, not a bad nade, actually. Ohnepixel taken down to 60 health as he moves up into Catwalk, up into the short position. But again, Ohnepixel have shown us they're a team that are happy to take their time on their T-side rounds. They're doing the same again here. As we creep under a minute left on the clock, looks like they might finally make up their minds soon as they start to move into short. Couple of smokes at the ready.
And there's still utility left for Buster because they haven't really forced as much as they would have wanted out, but there's nothing left now. Molotov goes down. That's the last piece of utility that really slow them down. And here come the flashes, 35 seconds. They're challenging twists. And even while blinded, even though the flash commits and connects, it's still twists just shutting them down. There's nothing they can do. They flash the AWPer off the angle, and he still dishes out 2 kills. They're going to have to try and barrel their way up middle instead here. StarX is going to drop the bomb. There's just not enough time to make this happen anymore. It just has to be the save call. And this is very frustrating now for Team Ohnepixel and Retro. MP9 let off.
To see him get a couple of kills and an upgraded gun for his troubles. Again, great work from Twist. And it was almost like he was just the first point of contact, and it could have been a fake. Again, he's loving these aggressions up through mid, this time into lower tunnels. They've even got the boost of the AWP. This is a really nice setup to deal with lower.
Oh,
they're not going to have a flash for this, are they? Maybe next to
this is going to be very deadly. You almost see it, but flash comes through. It's so good. Perfect flash, and they've dismantled the setup. It was the perfect answer to something they didn't even know lay in wait, and that's really good work from the T's. It's created a chance to run up towards B. Retro's under a lot of pressure and just about misses out on the kill on Nexa. And that's got to be the save call. And even saving was nearly tough there because Barry was at A long. The 23 luckily opens up the save access point again.
It was just so important that Nexa was there in lower tunnels, because I don't know if anyone else has the lineup for that flash. Maybe Anna would have. But you've always got to be aware of the possible boost on the other side. Something that is quite commonly used in pro play. Nexa puts the flash in the perfect place, allows them to clear out lower tunnels. And then Retro was just left in an impossible position, really. It's a shame too, because again, Twist can't get involved. 23 has started stepping up massively on this CT side, but she's also playing over on that A side of the map. And who knows, maybe this is going to be the answer.
Buster's side win this is going to open up the chance to springboard off this platform. Utility goes down in towards mid, throwing all of the utility on towards Anna, smoke and an A given. She's just holding for mid. Starks is going to smoke off mid. No one plays in front of it. They will have to respect it. In the meantime, Twist has found his first victim from the short aggression. He tried to be aggressive at short in the previous round. Got prevented from doing so. Now Retro needs to stay alive. He may not even get a kill, but he just needed to stay alive a bit longer than that. Swings to fight, goes down, and opens up the B-bomb site. StarX looking to come through window. He will at least get one and finishes off the player that Retro had damaged, but Anna swiftly there with the AWP.
Bad nade onto Anna, but a 3v3 retake. Never ideal on this B-bomb site. Smoke still up at the doors. There's a chance for a fight. Anna misses her opportunity. That gives them a much better chance on this retake. They're jumping in. 3 lines. Even flicks back around for the 3.
It was his real standout performance. I think they had a bit of an issue with stand-ins themselves, but Pimp has got himself the opening on Retro, who just continues to have a bad day at the office. The rest of the attack is quick in towards this B-bomb side. Twist looking to hold. His shot hasn't landed, but StarX with a triple. Twist gets one on the AWP, and even though they find the opening, the call to go towards B has not worked out at all. Pimp is down to 3 HP. And in that engagement, does win the fight against Twists. And maybe, just maybe, Pimp has a clutch up his sleeve, but I don't think he's ready for that T-spawn player. 23's come all the way around.
This was that opener from Pimp, just spotted Retro running across again. Buster almost in trouble there. Anna takes a little time to take the shot through the smoke. So no first blood yet. And wow, Perry's going to creep out behind that smoke. That is so sneaky. Oh, Anna's not going to be as lucky as Barry was, though.
Oh. Good night, Buster. Barry, rather. Sleep well. Ohnepixel gets caught looking the wrong way. Starix has started to really light up the scoreboard in the previous rounds. He's going to get away with his life just about. 8 HP. Here comes Nexa. Being quite quick to get up through short.
Really just desperate for any sort of fight here on the Team Ohnepixel side. You're just praying someone gives you an opportunity with 30 seconds left. I don't think those mistakes will be made. The B players may be the only chance. Pimp actually has a smoke for CT. Nexa takes the first fight. Here's the chance to smoke and try and isolate. Twist actually goes ahead of it. Now they've given themselves an opportunity.
Retro hides. The Molotov will clear him out, and he's very lucky to get away with one. He had to get one there.
Oh, the bomb. There's no time.
Issue for Pimp, isn't it? He has to try and get the bomb. There's not enough time. Oh, unfortunate.
Starix
is super quick about this, running up towards top middle. Got away with an aggressive play in the previous round, but he doesn't get away with it this time. Doesn't really get the opportunity. So we'll come back into short and stay alive. I have to change up his position. What she has so often done is just drop off short and play towards CT spawn instead. And we'll allow the change of the guard here for Twist and Starix to get a boost up in towards CT. That's the change up for their defense. A bit slower. As you mentioned a couple of times throughout this game, Hawker, it is a slow approach from the T side. They don't mind taking their time to get this short control and make sure that they keep the player alive.
Again, the clock ticks under a minute before we get any real action in the round. You've seen that Team Ohnepixel have this smoke execute up their sleeve. A couple of smokes towards A could be a viable option, but then you would have to deal with twists. They only have a couple of flashes, so it wouldn't be easy to get him off this angle. Oh, the molly's nice.
Even when he's got flashed, he's been able to deliver from this spot. That's the worrying part. Here he goes again. Buster's rifle stops the drop player of Berry. 23 can cover off long, knowing the rest of his teammates on A are doing their jobs perfectly. It's just a matter of time before 15 rounds are added to the collection, and Twists reacts just faster than Pimp. Finally, Twist is taken down, but the damage is already done across the board. Good kill from Anna. We need another one here quickly, and he's nearly given that opportunity.
In their opening game, 16-10 on Overpass. With the different maps here, it looks like that could be the difference maker. Starix again peeking up mid. Fantastic shot to open things up. And Buster helps out.
Yeah, 2 players up already. 3 more kills away from the grand final. Berry removes 23 from contention in round 27. Starix will hold as they come back from long. If they go all the way through T-spawn, Starix has to be in an unbelievable position. There's no way. Oh, no way you're ready for this. Starix should have got 2. Gets 1.5 kills from it. A 3 versus 2. A chance still here for Ohnepixel to stay alive. Rotations coming towards CT spawn. Buster's about to get smoked off. Goes for a shot. Damage done. Anna down to 19. The nade, though, finishes her off. And it's all on Berry. A 1 versus 3 needed from the coach from Denmark. He'll charge his way past the Molotov. Sees the 2 remaining players running down middle. And sprints into the B-bomb site. If there's any hope, he has to get the bomb down. And now fend off 3 players that are looking for a grand final placing. They come through the window first. It's Buster that's spotted, but it's Retro that finishes it off. A quiet showing from him, but when needed, found some important kills in the second half.